You know, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I had to take a little break to nurse my injuries from Clash. I had to just collect my thoughts and think about what I want to do moving forward. Because 2017 was a very rocky year for myself. It started off pretty great, and then it kind of went up and down, and then more down, and then a little up, and then more down. And it was no one's fault but mine. That's why I needed this break. I needed this break to really, really dig deep inside myself and ask myself, what do I need to do? What do I need to do for myself to make myself feel like I'm worth? And I will let you know now, retirement was in a work. After the year that I had, and ending off with broken bones, limbs torn, I do I want to do this anymore? And then I had a talk. I had a talk with someone very dear to me. And they told me, Prodigy, what are you doing to yourself, man? Why are you thinking like this? You know, as well as everyone in Real Talk knows, that you are the prodigal son. That no matter how low on the card you are, no matter how high on the card you are, no matter if you're booed or cheered or liked, whether you're the laughing stock of the podcast, everyone talks about you. Everyone knows who the prodigal son is, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. They know who you are. And that's when the light shined upon me. And that person told me to go in there and steal the show. They told me to go in there and make Real Talk the best it's ever been, ever. And only one man can do it, and that was me. So, I would like to announce officially that the prodigal son of Real Talk is back and better than motherfucking ever.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We all missed you. We all missed you. We all missed you.
Come on, guys.
We all miss you.
You're too kind.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
You deserve shit. You deserve shit.
Prodigy. Booty booty prodigy. Prodigy. Booty booty prodigy. Prodigy. Booty booty prodigy.
You see what this is? This is what I've missed. The electricity, the atmosphere, the excitement that everyone brings to the table. And I would like to announce that this Sunday, at the Real Talk Royal Rumble pay-per-view, I, the prodigal son of Real Talk, am putting my name in the hat for the Real Talk Royal Rumble. And at the Real Talk Royal Rumble, I, the prodigal son of Real Talk, will win the Royal Rumble. And I will go to Mania to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And I know what you're saying. Why don't you go after your partner? He has a championship. He's been fucking tearing you apart the last few months. It doesn't even seem like he's on your side anymore. Well, that's how true brothers are. See, regular partners, normal tag teams, they'll break up after that. But after all the shit that me and Booty Daddy have been through, there's nothing tearing us apart. So at the WrestleMania, when I hold the World Heavyweight Championship above my head, and when my partner successfully defends his championship at every pay-per-view till then, and at Mania he retains also, because I know in my heart that he will, at the end of the show, me and the big bad Booty Daddy, the brothers of Real Talk, will stand side by side, hand in hand, with championships above our heads, and reign once again supreme over Real Talk Wrestling.
Well,
Thank you, Prodigy.
welcome back.
Thank you, Prodigy. Thank you, Prodigy. Thank you,
Alright,
Prodigy.
I have something I need to get off my chest. Since the past few weeks, I've been holding off on this, just waiting for our opponents to arrive, which they haven't seemed to do, and I don't really think it's fair to have Mr. Enigma continuing to be the messenger boy. Heat, Lobo, I hope you're listening, and I hope you hear this. At Clash of Champions, you escaped us. You got the better of us, and you took our titles. That's all fine and dandy. My partner and I were constantly going around asking ourselves, is continuing this feud even worth our time? Do we want to go against people who stole something from us and, in our view, ruined its prestige? And for a while there, we said to ourselves, no. We honestly thought about just throwing the match, moving on, and letting you do your own thing. But then, an idea hit us. The constant shit talking that's been going on, the random bouts of Beautiful Death as a shit tag team. They didn't deserve Tag Team of the Year. Well, you know what? We're here to prove something. We did deserve the Tag Team of the Year, and we deserve to have those belts. You see, LAX, it's one thing to take a title from somebody and claim you're the best, but it's another thing to actually earn the title that you take. For months, Beautiful Death ran around Real Talk, running roughshod and clearing everybody in our path. From the Brothers of Real Talk, to the Dashing Ones, to LAX on multiple occasions, we beat you guys. And then, disaster struck us. We lost our belts, and we went into a slump. So, I'm here to say this. At Royal Rumble, your luck is running out. We, the team of Beautiful Death, are going to reclaim our thrones as tag team champions. And you can go around saying that, oh, you're not worth our time. You suck. Reefer, your gimmick is a joke. And you know, honestly, looking back at it, it very well might be a joke. But that's the whole thing about it. Jokes are meant to be funny, which was honestly something I was trying to do. I was here to entertain people, to make them laugh, and put on a good show. But now, the time for jokes is over. I'm done being the laughing stock of this podcast. I'm done having people look at me and my partner as if we're second rate, as if we're second best. And you know what? Whether we win or lose at Rumble, we are going to prove a point that nobody in this podcast can touch Beautiful Death. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if you walk away, with those tag team belts, I hope you look back on this feud and realize that what you've done isn't helping anything. It's not putting up your prestige, not showing up to these podcasts and helping promoting those belts isn't helping carry the tag division. I will have to say this, as much as I hate the team of LAX, at least one of you has the balls to show up. At least one of you goes around and promotes what he has and claims to be the best. And for that, Enigma, I have to say I respect you. I may not like you, but I at least respect you. So, Alphonse, Javi, when the Royal Rumble comes around, I want you to realize something. That no matter what you say and no matter what you do, you will never be a better tag team than Beautiful Death. Because tag teams show up. They put on a performance and they steal the show. And I'm still waiting for you to show up.
You still suck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there was nothing said after that from them. However, though, I don't want to completely dismiss Heat. Because you know what? You have done the one thing nobody else has done. Fair and square, you beat me back at New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom. And it's something that bothers me because I hadn't lost in so long that I wasn't sure really how to react. But in the end, when it's going to count, when it's all on the line Sunday, you won't beat me. I don't really need to say much else.
You still suck, Hunter.
Who the fuck's Hunter?
Youngblood sucks dick.
I do when I get paid.
What the fuck?
You're not even beautiful. You're really ugly. You're fugly.
Your mom's dead.
1 year later, you still look like shit. Oh, who's
Damn.
We want Enigma. We want Enigma.
You guys are so kind.
We want
Thank you very
Enigma.
much.
We want Enigma.
I mean, not to toot my own horn here, but I mean, I guess I'm the only one in this podcast with success.
You
other than
deserve
my-
it.
Than my amazing
You
friend, the
deserve
Big
it.
Bad Booty God. You know, I just got a few words of wisdom presented to you by your king. A champion is not made. A champion is not conceived. A champion is a star. A champion comes from the sky, comes from out of this fucking world. And it's something that you guys don't know how to value. But I'm still here. I'm still here, more than a month as champion, sitting on top of the mountain, looking over my people, looking over my dominion. You guys make this podcast relevant. Yes, you guys can. But I make it must see. I make it what it is today. And I'm glad that we're all here. Well, I'm glad that at least the core members, at least the people who actually decide to show up, Maverick, which is nowhere to be found. I'm glad that we're here to celebrate a year in the making of a Real Talk podcast. But not even Real Talk podcast as a whole. I'm talking about Real Talk Wrestling. And the messed up part is that I haven't even been here for more than a year. But I am better than every single one of you. And as for Booty Dust coming Royal Rumble,
welcome to the list. It's not the list of Jericho. It's the list of people's asses I'm gonna kick. Now on to my amazing, wonderful friend, the Big Bad Booty God, ICP champion.
You don't call, you don't write. How else am I supposed to get your attention? X-Men Origins Wolverine. Enigma. It's so good to see you finally. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Face to face. Now I know you wanted the booty god, but I feel like you've been ignoring me. You haven't responded to me. So what else better to do than interrupt your show and reintroduce myself? Enigma. It's me, the artist. Now, why don't you ask me a few questions, if you don't mind, since I will be the future Real Talk Heavyweight Champion. Why don't you ask me a few questions on your show before you get Booty God? Ask me some questions.
See, I don't know if you caught the drift of what my show is. It's called Champions Corner, where I only interview champions, or people who are even relevant enough.
Ooh, Enigma. That was the biggest comeback in your life. Now, Enigma, let's cut the subtleties. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I've been watching you, Enigma. Ever since I was announced to be your opponent for the Royal Rumble, I was thrilled. You were the final piece of my motion picture, and you snuck away from it. Royal Rumble will not be the same mistake. Enigma, you went to Japan to defend the world title, and you won it. You successfully defended it, and you won a new title. You want to know why I went to Japan, Enigma? You think I really went to face Maverick? I could beat him in my sleep. 1, 2, 3, quick as a daisy. Enigma, I came to spectate you. I want to see what you would do in a title defense. And you didn't disappoint, Enigma. You were outstanding. You were fantastic. You were fascinating. Every move you make, the moment you came from the ramp to the ring, the way you held that title, Enigma, it was amazing. I had to watch, I had to spectate, I had to know what I was going up against, Enigma. Last time we faced, you were Mr. Real Talk in the Bank. And now, you're 1/7 of the tag champion. Now you're the Real Talk World Champion, and you're the IWGP Champion. Enigma, I had to make sure what I was going up against. I went to Japan not only to stop a crusade from approaching Real Talk, but to see what I'm facing against. And Enigma, I won't lie to you, I'm frightened. You changed so much. Your movesets, they evolved. Everything about you's changed. And I love it. It's something new, something I can sink my teeth into. Enigma. 2017, we were close to getting underrated feud of the year. That's not what I want. I don't settle for second place. Enigma. 2018 is the year of the artist. I have won Oscars. The only thing I haven't won that I want to achieve in my career, in the day I die, and I can say I can be happy with my life, is winning the Real Talk World Heavyweight Championship. Enigma, you have that belt. Enigma, it's our destiny to be together. Enigma, I bring the best in you, and you bring the best in me. That's what I love about you, Enigma. And it hurts. It hurts that our last encounter, my favorite motion picture, was ruined when you had your girlfriend attack me from behind and you snuck a roll-up pin against me. Enigma, you're the motion picture that got away.
Yeah.
Oh
Motion
no, don't you
pictures.
know?
We get it.
Oh my, Enigma. Taking the scene already. Alright, off the script. Enigma, come on, show me what you got. This is Enigma I want. You see, Enigma, I'm here for redemption. Youngblood deserves the world title. He deserves a fair one-on-one match. Enigma, I know you. I've seen what you've done. I faced you before you won the world title. I know what you can do. And Youngblood deserves a fair one-on-one match. So which is why at the Royal Rumble, no games. We're not going to have this match with predictions. You're not going to be. There's no screw job with a coin flip or a red coin flip, Enigma. I know how you do it. You're going to face me mano a mano, 1-on-1. The best man will win. Enigma, my agents came to me with the newest motion picture. They wanted me to direct the sequel of Ready to Rumble. And who else should star in this movie, Ready to Rumble? It should be me and you. So I accepted the deal. I made sure that it's going to be me and you 1-on-1 at the Royal Rumble. We're not doing predictions. We're not doing a coin toss. It's going to be Enigma versus the Artist in a wrestling match. I hope you're ready, Enigma. Because like I told you, when I hit you with my moves, and I set you down in the ring, and I pin you 1, 2, 3, I'm going to whisper in your ear that you'll never forget the name of the artist known as Big Bad Booty Daddy. You can have Booty God if you want. Call him. He's all yours.
Well, blah blah blah. Now that he's gone, I'm just gonna clear up two things. I'm not a movie guy. I can give shits about movies. His motion picture is worth less to me than it did a few months ago. I'm a music guy. He's talking about Oscars. I win Grammys for a living. But whatever. That's besides the point. He wants a movie. I'll give him a movie. I'll give him a movie about a kingdom and a fast lane towards a mania that nobody can ever predict. A little pit stop at a chamber, but I'll give him all 5 stars that I need to win at Royal Rumble. But once again, before I was so rudely interrupted, I have one more announcement to make before I do pass on. This Sunday, well actually before the Sunday, I will be bringing to you guys live episode 2 of Champions Corner, where my special guest, again, may I remind you, because he's the only person in this podcast that's actually pretty relevant other than my tag partners, the Big Bad Booty God, the ICP champion, will be on my show again, as I would always love to have him because he is such a wonderful champion and human being. This Sunday, Champions Corner, episode 2, BBBG part 2. But enough of me, enough of my show. I'm passing it on to the God himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the Triple BG, the Big Bad Booty God, the God of Real Talk, and I am privileged, I am honored to be on Champions Corner with the greatest world champion and / tag team champion in the universe, not just in real talk history, but we're talking about the universe. This man, he's a better champion than Cena, Orton, Michaels, AJ, all of them combined. Enigma, how you doing, man? Thank you. Thank you for putting me on your show, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. I am honored to have you on my show.
Oh,
like always, man.
Thank you. You know, we're the face of this podcast. We're the face of the division, our division. I mean, let's look at the past champion, Youngblood the Beautiful. Let's be honest. Have we ever really cared about the world title now? I mean, now that we have you as a world champion, my eyes is always glued to the TV show. This is you're an amazing champion, defending the title in New Japan. And Enigma, you inspired me. As the god of real talk, you inspired me to do something. And I know I'm not gonna lie to you. I noticed that the IC title was not defended at the Royal Rumble. And I was gonna announce, on Bleeding Down Live, what's the situation with it. But I thought about it. I felt like, as the best ICP champion, I should go on the champion's corner and talk to Enigma about it. So Enigma, thank you for letting me address the status of the IC title.
No problem.
But
the floor will be yours.
Before I address the IC title with your questions, I'd like to announce a new title coming out at the Royal Rumble. And this is just for, the Reapers, the Youngbloods, the Mavericks, just so they can.
Prodigies.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but we all know it's true. I love you, Prodigy. Great speech. I love how you didn't mention me. That I'm the one who motivated you to come back. But hey, it's all good. This title will be called the Loserweight Division. It's called the Loserweight Championship, and basically, whoever comes in last place in the predictions, they get to have the title. So, just a title for just the losers, a participation award. That's how you say it. They participated. But enough about Reaper's soon-to-be championship. You know what? I'm sorry. Let's be honest. Enough of Maverick's soon-to-be championship. Let's address the Intercontinental Podcast Championship.
We love God. We love God. We love God.
No.
We love God.
God loves you. God loves you all. And I love you all so much that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure you guys will love and remember every episode. And I'm making sure our 1 year anniversary is going to be remembered. Enigma, let me ask you a question. This ICP title, it means something to you, right? You held this prestigious title.
Yeah.
How did you feel when it was announced that there was no IC title defense at the Royal Rumble?
Kind of. I mean, I felt insulted for you.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy? This title that I have been working on so hard to bring back its prestige has been insulted too many damn times. Everywhere I go, it's like, hey, champ, you're not in the. Why aren't you defending your title at the Royal Rumble? Hey, God, you're the best champion. You're the best ICP champion. Why is that title not defended at the Royal Rumble? Why is this prestigious title not being looked at the Royal Rumble? This makes me livid. I'm furious. I worked so hard for this title to be to where it's at, and now it's not even on the card at the Royal Rumble. So I'm here to announce that I will be defending my ICP title at the Royal Rumble. And I thought about it, and I needed to find a worthy opponent. And the first person that came to mind was, of course, you, Enigma. But then I thought about it. I didn't. You know what? You're gonna have. Even though you're gonna have a squash match with Booty Does, I felt like, you know what? You deserve a night off. Your match with Booty Does is already a waste of your time. So I thought you deserve a night off.
Thank you. Actually, I mean,
And I thought about Youngblood. The what was it? What was the last name? The
The something, the
was it
ugly,
the
the ugly champ,
fugly? Was it the fugly
the
one?
fugly champ. Yeah, the
The the
fugly champ.
the fugly champ. Yeah, I thought about him, but I was like, nah. Jobbers don't deserve a title match. I mean, look at Jinder Mahal when he was WWE champion. That was awful. SmackDown's trying to recover from that. Then I thought about Prodigy, Booty Prodigy at Royal Rumble. But I didn't want to add Prodigy another loss to his to his resume.
Oh man, you didn't want his year to start off like that.
Yeah. I mean, he said it's the year of the Prodigy, and then his first match he's gonna lose to his best friend, his brother. Come on. Cool. I mean, he might have a chance at winning the Loserweight Championship.
Damn.
I mean, but hey. Then I thought about it. There's one man who has pushed me to my boundaries. Someone who has held this ICP title, who has helped it become to what it is, what it should have been. It has been, it lost its prestige, but because of this person who held this title, he helped it boost it up. He helped boost it up. This man inspired me. This man, he pushed me to my best. Enigma.
The king of Pro South?
Enigma. Well, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This man he pushed me to become where I am today. If it wasn't for this man, I wouldn't be the big bad booty god. He pushed me. When I didn't believe in myself, you know what he did? He motivated me to do better. He showed me what I'm doing. It's good, but you can do damn better. He pushed me to be the greatest champion that I am today. If it wasn't for this person, I wouldn't have been a 7-time Real Talk Award winner. If it wasn't for this man, I honestly think that I wouldn't be here today. This man pushed me to my boundaries. It's funny. It was because of this man I won one of the biggest award of my career, and I thank him for it. Believe it or not, we talked earlier today. I messaged him. I told him, hey, I'm doing this. Don't say nothing. Just let it happen. And he agreed to it, and I'm glad he did. He came to terms with me. And he agrees that this IC title deserves to be on the Royal Rumble. And you know what's crazy? 2017 Enigma, we never got to see who's a better champion, who's the better man, because of BS. So I thought at the Royal Rumble there should be a fair match, a fair one-on-one match for the Intercontinental Podcast Champion.
ICP.
Yes. This man, he deserves the one-on-one rematch. The rematch, a fair one-on-one rematch. No coin toss, no rock, paper, scissors. Just a fair one-on-one ICP title match. He's the greatest rival I've ever faced. He's my best. He's one of my, believe it or not, he's one of my good friends. Because he pushed me. I consider that a friend. A true friend push you to be your best. And he pushed me to be my best. He pushed me to be where I am today. So, January 28th, the Royal Rumble. Not only will I be in the Royal Rumble match, I will defend this Intercontinental Podcast Championship against my toughest rival. My greatest rival in history. Ladies and gentlemen.
Not tonight, man. Come on.
No. Ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta leave a little bit of momentum for some other time, bro.
I'm sorry, but this is the year anniversary. I gotta go big. January 28th, the Royal Rumble. My opponent will be. Well, you already know who it is. He's one of the podcast greats. Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent will be the Eye of Providence, the King of Pro South, Sean Christopher Bradley II. Booty God versus Providence 2.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
ICP.
And you know what? Just to make it big, Enigma, just to make sure people think I'm not joking, I'm serious about this title, about its prestige. Now I'm going to make it the best title in Real Talk again. Providence doesn't have to put that on the line. I'm putting up my title on the line, and guess what I'm going to put up? I'm putting up my career on the line.
Ooh.
Title and career on the line against Providence. I know what you're thinking. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Booty God, you should not do this. But Enigma, if I'm the god of Real Talk, if I'm the best damn ICP champion here, I have to prove it. So at the Royal Rumble, I'm going to risk it all. I will defend my career. I will defend my ICP title. Because that's what makes me who I am today. My career, my title. Without those, I'm nothing. So I'm putting them both on the line. To show you how serious I am about this, I'm risking it all. And when I beat Providence again, I will be on Champion's Corner again discussing what's next for this title after I retire the King of Pro South and make him really the queen.
And if you guys want to catch any more of the God, Booty Daddy, or the King, JPEG, we're going to be booked all weekend, baby. We got 3 talk shows for you guys, and plus a match of a lifetime, so you guys stay tuned.
And it's live.
Duo. Oh, it's live, baby.
It's live, baby. Hey, do the Sid Vicious. Can we restart that? Sorry, pal. We're live.
We're live, man. And you got the best duo in Real Talk right now, God and King. That's pretty much all you need.
Well, Enigma, I thank you for being on your show. And look at this. Your anniversary, we got Prodigy came back. I mean, we got Beautiful Death thinking they're going to actually win the tag titles.
That's hilarious.
You know what's funnier than that? Their title runs.
I think you mean Prodigy's title run.
He had one?
I'm telling you, this is a real connection right here, guys.
Yeah, man, this is the God and King of Real Talk. Hey, man, hey. After the Royal Rumble, you, me, LAX, when we successfully defend our titles, let's get a beer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey. No.
King.
Beer on God.
Oh, okay. First round on you, man.
Hey, man. Thank you for your time, guys. The greatest ICP champion, the greatest Real Talk World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, the greatest 1/7 of the Real Talk World Tag Team Champions, and the greatest IWGP Champion, and the greatest Mr. NXT Champion, Enigma. I am honored to be on your show once again, and I look forward to seeing you on Unique Talk with Malik, Champions Corner 3, and our new series, Talking Real.
We'll see you guys later.
Where's yours?
Real Talk Wrestling Podcast is sponsored by The Extra Point exclusively on the Reaper of Real Talk's channel. Be sure to tune in the Saturday before the Super Bowl to hear my fellow friends in this podcast, Luigi, Jimmy, and Hunter's predictions for the Super Bowl, as well as other topics going into the next NFL season. This Saturday at 3 p.m.
Next Saturday at 3 p.m.
Yes. Well, technically this Saturday. Well, no, wait, yeah.
Yeah, next Saturday.
I'm so used to doing these on Fridays lately.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Come join us. The Extra Point. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be uncensored.
And it's not going to be wide left.
But it is gonna be wide right. And then Jimmy's gonna go straight down the middle.
What?
In the uprights.
Wait, what? I wasn't prepared for this.
And also, Real Talk Wrestling Podcast is sponsored by Taco Bell's new nacho fries, because they are literally an orgasmic experience in your mouth hole.
Pretty much.
Are they the same kind of feeling in others?
Yes. Like jizz.
Oh.
Alright,
So-
well, moving on to...
Demonetized. Anyways, so welcome guys to Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We are here to discuss a few big wrestling topics that have swooped the wrestling scene over the last few days and weeks. We are also here to do NXT TakeOver Philadelphia predictions and also give you our Royal Rumble 2018 predictions. Now, unfortunately, not everyone can be here, but I will be sure to post full predictions by Sunday. Now, I knew you. Do you guys want to start with the TakeOver predictions, or do you guys want to start with the news? I'll leave it up to y'all.
Takeover.
Okay, I do have the card up, and we'll go from bottom to top.
You do.
Reaper, you have the piece of the paper and the pen or the pens. All right, guys. So the first match we have. Oh no, Malik
Oh no!
versus
Oh, sorry, wrong guy.
Velveteen Dream, also known as Patrick Clark.
Oh my god.
Who do you have and why? We can go John, Jimmy, Malik Hunter. There you go.
I have Velveteen Dream.
Really?
Why do you have the sexy man? But not as sexy as Jimmy.
Honestly, I don't really have much of a reason other than the fact that Dream just impresses me, and I honestly get a feeling that Ono's gonna be one of the guys being called up to the main roster here soon.
Okay. Jimbo.
I'm gonna also have to go with Velveteen Dream. Feel like Ono just been on a kind of a downslope on his career. You know, losing to people like Black and did he lose to Gargano? I think he did, right?
Nah, he lost to Lars Sullivan.
Yes, he lost to Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, he lost to Gargano. Yes, he lost to
Last time I
Lars.
seen him win was he faced Raul Mendoza.
Alright, I'm not trying to be funny, but I legit thought Hunter was gonna say last time I saw him win was when Prodigy won. I don't know why I thought that.
Oh,
Didn't he also lose to Lars Sullivan?
Yeah, he
Sullivan,
jogged.
Sullivan, Gargano, a bunch of people. Tommy and Black. I mean, the
I
list.
checked about the moment Lars Sullivan got in the ring, so I didn't get 8.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna have to just go along with the trend. I just feel like he's not really gonna win. Plus, Velveteen's last 3 matches, Leo Rush, Black at Takeover, and fucking the one that he just had with Gargano on this week's episode of NXT.
I would just like to say.
Black.
No, go ahead, Jimmy. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I'd just like to say I don't watch NXT regularly, but I do watch the TakeOver events. Velveteen Dream versus Aleister Black was literally one of the best matches I've seen in the last few years.
I mean,
Definitely.
if you really liked it, bro, I'm gonna really recommend go watch at least this week's episode of NXT. Velveteen Dream versus Gargano was fucking amazing. It was a really great match, and I just feel like same thing. I mean, Velveteen Dream is just not getting a win. I just feel like this takeover is finally going to be the time where he gets a good win. But it's going to be a great match, though. Really great match.
Okay.
The dream.
Malik.
Well, to be Malik, you gotta be unique. And I feel like Cassius Ono needs this win. I'm going with. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Is Dollar Dream gonna win at Takeover? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is Beautiful Devil win the tag titles? Oh
Oh no.
no way, Jose!
Jose.
I miss these.
I'm going with Dream.
So Jimmy,
Malik is lone
Hunter,
wolf.
and myself. So Jimmy, Hunter, and myself are the only ones here living the dream. Cool.
Oh
Did you just
no!
say licking the dream?
I said
Oh,
living
look at the dream!
Oh god, what are we all 100 now? Jesus!
Oh god.
All right, next match.
Gimmick people.
Oh god. We have the tag team championship match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We have the former champions Akam and Razor, the AOP, the authors of Pain, taking on.
Hey, Akam.
Yeah, it's Akam.
Seriously. Stop
I
being
like Akam going against
Hey,
one of the
Asuka.
O'Reilly brothers and a Fish, who are the tag team champions. The Undisputed Era, TUE, Bobby, and Kyle. Who do you have and why? We'll go reverse order this time. Hunter.
There's just no way I'm picking anybody else. Picking the boys, the Undisputed Era.
Alright. Very anticlimactic. I thought you'd go into it, but alright.
Okay, I mean...
No, you're done, you're done.
There's no one in there right now that's going to be able to stop.
Let me show you how it's done. Luigi, please ask me the question.
Alright. Who do you have to win and why?
Alright, Luigi. I know people think I'm crazy that I'm picking Oh No to win. But I think I'm going to have to shock the system a little bit. I'm going with the boys, the Undisputed Era. They are going to not decimate the Authors of Pain, but they're gonna beat the Authors of Pain. And I guarantee you, when they beat them, TM61 is gonna come out and challenge them.
Okay. And I wouldn't digress that either, because you are known to predict the unpredictable.
Thank you. That is my gimmick, predict the unpredictable sometimes. But hey.
Alright. Jimbo.
Yo. I'm gonna have to go with Undisputed Era. I feel like things like pretty much the Authors of Pain are kind of done with NXT. You know, they're just pretty much just rattling the outskirts until they get called up. So I really don't feel like they're gonna get another championship push. I'm pretty sure like it's just like if anything, we'll get like another like triple threat tag team match or anything before they get called up for.
Sorry, I'm not. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was waiting. My bad. I was asking the way you sound that you're saying that the AOP is gonna get called up after this pay-per-view.
No, they're gonna get called up after Mania, but I feel like right before they lose it, I feel like they're gonna, because NXT has this thing where that you can you basically get called up after, you get your rematch. So, if the Authors of Pain win it now and stuff, I mean, I just don't see them putting on tag team championship matches until Mania, unless they just have like another, title defense and they keep it. But I'm gonna go with the Undisputed Era for this one. I feel like I'm kind of with Malik on here. They're kind of really hyping up TM61 right now. They will probably end up beating the Authors of Pain on the weeks going towards the next going towards the next takeover, which would be New Orleans. So I would have to go with Undisputed Era for this one.
Alright.
Okay. I am also going with Undisputed Era.
Alrighty.
Basically for the same reasons that Jimmy said.
Alright. Next, we got the NXT Women's Championship match. Ember Moon defending her title against the newcomer, Aaron Borbin. Who do you have in a while? I'll start with Malik.
We'll start with Malik.
Alright, we'll start with Jimmy.
I'm gonna go with Ember Moon because, you know, I am the outsider with all the insider.
And were you shocked that Karen Borbin entered the Impact Zone?
Not really. I mean, kind of saw it coming after the My Young Classic. Yeah, I mean, with a little bit of insider on it, I mean, the original plan going forward to NXT TakeOver New Orleans is Ember Moon versus Kairi Sane once Kairi Sane gets uninjured. So I really just don't see Shayna winning it right now, especially not like on her first fucking title defense for Ember Moon. So
yeah, and she's an ex-UFC fighter, and we don't deal with that shit.
Yeah, I just don't feel like she's just gonna. They've been hyping her strength up too much. But I mean, maybe she has a chance, maybe. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll go with Kyrie beat her at the Mae Young Classic, so Ember's gonna win. Pretty much.
Wait, Shayna Baszler, former UFC fighter,
Lost to Kyrie
NXT
Sane.
Women's Championship.
NXT.
Ronda Rousey.
Oh, the club
being
confirmed.
rumored for the Women's Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar, current Universal Champion. What do they all have in common? UFC. UFC WWE merger confirmed.
Club, you mean club
Brock
confirmed?
Lesnar used to be IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
See, now you just
know who
killed
else
it.
used
Now
to
you
be
Yeah, you
WCW
killed it.
champion? No, bruh.
Brock Lesnar also.
WWE
Yo.
confirmed. Conor McGregor is better betting
Bullet
odds.
Club confirmed.
The winner of the
Bullet
Royal
Club
Rumble.
confirmed.
Yo, guys. And legit, Brock Lesnar used to play football, and Vince McMahon.
Spoilers! We're not there yet.
Alright, so that's that match.
I'm going with Karen Borbin.
What? You serious?
I'm serious.
Why?
Because I got a feeling because it's I was honestly shocked when they put it on Ember Moon in the first place.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
Nah.
I said I was.
Oh, well, I mean, of course you are. You're an idiot. But continue.
Pretty much.
Ember Moon for me feels like the person who should always be in the main event scene, but should never always chasing the title, but never.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, basically, she's my the women's Dolph Ziggler type.
I feel like people will say Dean Ambrose is
If I
more
like
like
looking
that.
at her more.
Really? Hunter likes chocolate? I don't believe this.
Like the only black woman I've ever had connection to.
Actually, I gotta agree. Ember Moon is like a nice, fine chocolate woman. And I know, Malik, it's shocking for me to say that.
Yeah, I thought
Alright, Malik, who do you have for this match?
John, you picked Ember Moon, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to go with your tag partner. I actually think they're going to give it to Karen Borbin. I for some strange reason, I just feel like Ember Moon is the transitional champion just to drop it to her. I mean,
Why so soon?
Yeah, y'all are high as shit.
all right.
Why?
Here's why.
Here's why. Unsubscribe.
Also,
All right, think about
it
this.
does. Let's say
She's
Ronda
a
Rousey
former.
does
She's a
come
former UFC
to
fighter,
win
right?
and
No,
win the Rumble.
shut up, shut your mouth, Hunter. Shut your mouth. She's a former UFC fighter, correct? She's friends with Ronda Rousey, correct? You know what Ronda Rousey gets? Publicity. Oh my, no, Jesus, no. I mean, she.
Lucky.
So it's all about publicity. Karina Borman, friends with Ronda Rousey, all that stuff. It's publicity. That's what they're gonna do. It's about marketing. And honestly, if she's from a former UFC fighter, she got lots of fans. So it's most, and then she's friends with Ronda. It's all they're gonna give her the belt. It may not be a major title. It's the NXT Women's title, but they're still gonna give her the belt just to add to her thing, and then just to pump it up.
You know, I low-key wonder whoever's watching this podcast, they're probably going, who the blue fuck is Karen Borman?
Who the fuck is that?
Shayna
I
Baszler.
think everyone knows who Karen Morgan is. Just because they look at they'll think, okay, wait, Ember Moon's facing. Oh my god!
It does
And
look
then
like
they're
Baron
gonna call her
Corbin.
Karen Morgan.
Alright, so it's split 50-50?
Surprisingly,
Huh.
I honestly thought more people will agree with that than the Cassius Ohno match.
So it's 3-1 Velveteen, 4-0 TUE, and 2-2 on the NXT Women's match.
Wow, this is like
Wait, did someone actually pick Authors of Pain?
no.
No,
He
it
said 4-0. Who?
TUE.
Oh, I thought you said. Never mind.
Alright, so what's next?
The Extreme Rules match. Adam Cole, baby, versus Aleister Black.
Oh, simple. I'll
Who
take
do
it
you have
away.
and why, John?
Oh wow, screw you, Dick.
I am going with Aleister Black.
Oh, racist.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Yeah, dude. Is
the hell?
Alistair African American? Dick.
My bad, I forgot. We're supposed to be politically correct here.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my god, I'm
fucking
sorry.
right,
I'm sorry. Basketball American.
There you go.
I was trying to fake being upset about that, and I just
That was pretty fucking cool. That was good.
trying to be upset.
Thank you, Jimmy. Sheesh. I need to get your history right.
Fucked up part is that basketball wasn't invented by a white man.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what? Hey, does that mean that we get to complain about cultural appropriation?
Look what you got him doing. See, look what you got him doing now, Jimmy. Why'd you say that? Anyways,
So,
he got Aleister Black. Can I go now?
Yep.
The winner.
Adam Cole, baby!
Yes, we know you're picking Adam Cole, Hunter. You have a fucking...
Fellas?
Yep.
Whoa, I didn't know my camera was on.
Happy birthday, Sasha Banks.
Oh, another black woman that Prodigy loves.
No, yeah,
Tomorrow's birthday of her hair.
I do think Sasha Banks is banging. Yes.
alright, next.
The fans is gonna win this match.
Low-key.
But honestly, I'm going with Black. Come on. They're building the streak. I feel like
He's already lost.
he already lost.
The Fatal 4-Way.
Apparently, he not only did he lose in the Fatal 4-Way, he's the one who got the pin. Got pinned.
Oh, then never mind that.
Gargano pinned Aleister Black to get his...
Oh, I didn't see that. In that case, I might as well pick Adam Cole.
Plus he got pinned by Neville at the UK.
I'm talking about. Well, he didn't start his
And
edit.
here's my other big thing as to why I'm picking Cole. It's an Extreme Rules match, which means
Undisputed
all
Era.
the Undisputed Era will be out there to destroy Black.
And like I said, TM61 will be there to start the tag feud. But
Who gives a shit about Team
you know,
61?
you know what? Just so
I
Alistair, I'm gonna go with Alistair.
Really?
Just wait,
Yeah,
You're the first person I've ever seen that actually likes them.
wait, whoa.
I think
Time out.
they're boring as hell.
Wait, what? All right, Hunter, you have to leave this podcast. And when did Alphonse came here? When did Alphonse come?
What did they do at all? Show me one thing they did that showed personality.
an amazing ass match against the Authors
No.
of Pain at the end of the Dusty
I
Rhodes
said-
Classic.
Show me
Since
something with
we're-
some kind of personality.
Okay, Hunter, since we're not exactly doing gimmicks and I don't have to support you in this, what have you done to show any personality?
You're a fucking retard.
God. And I was gonna say that, but damn. Oh my God. Oh
I
my.
don't know how to feel right now.
Oh my booty God. Like, talk about burial.
Damn, 6'1" is so full of fucking talent.
Oh, I never said they were talented. I just
Did you know that TM61 in Pokemon TM61 is Will-O-Wisp, which catches your opponent's
Oh my
fire?
God. Pokemon are for losers.
Yes, and speaking of Pokemon and Will-O-Wisp, did you also know that it burns your opponent, which is what I just did to Hunter?
yeah.
Oh my god, did you guys know that only people who don't get laid play Pokemon? Holy shit.
Oh dang.
Jimmy.
That's kind of weird considering how many people have played Pokemon. And
Shut up, Hunter. Don't ruin his joke.
Unless I see
No, I
fucking
mean-
Pikachu wrestling fucking Snorlax in a fucking submission.
I mean,
match.
and there's the whole
wanna hear
Pokemon
about it.
porno.
So we're gonna ignore Alphonse's in the call.
It's shit that they played.
Alright, so, Malik, do you have Black or Cole?
I got black. And Alphonse, who do you have? Alphonse?
Yeah.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, when did he get here?
Are you enjoying fighters?
I just woke up, so
Wow.
I didn't play.
Oh.
Alright, so legit, I do have a question. I'm posting it in the chat.
Okay.
But so it's split 2-2 Adam Cole, Aleister Black?
Really? Who else is going cold?
Wait, is it
What?
3-1 Black?
I'm
Hunter,
going.
answer the question I just posted in the
Yeah,
chat.
I'm going with black.
Yeah, I go with Alistair.
Oh,
so it's 3-1 Black.
motherfucker! I would say no, as long as you are. I got nothing. I thought I was trying to go somewhere with
Malik in
it.
the dark.
Alright, I guess let's just continue and we'll ask Alphonse at the end just quickly about all the
Well, there is only one match left,
Yeah,
and that's for
exactly.
the NXT Championship. Mr. Wrestling,
Johnny
Gargano.
Wrestling.
Johnny Gargano
Wrestling.
taking on the NXT World Heavyweight Champion on
Of the world.
Andrade Cien Almas. What do you have
El
in mind?
Idolo. Who's going first?
I'll go first. I'm going with Johnny Wrestling. I think they're gonna give him the belt. I think I like Andreas Cien, but I feel like he had the belt just so they can give it to Johnny so he can face Tommaso Ciampa.
At NXT New Orleans?
Yeah.
Actually, plot
The
twist.
only reason Almas is champion is because of the fact that Drew got hurt in the match, and they had to suddenly change the plan.
Yeah.
That being said, however, I haven't decided on this, but I'm still last minute thinking.
Well, we need.
It'd be one way to do a twist, because now, knowing that fact, everybody knows this. It'd be a good twist to let him keep it, at least for one defense.
Oh,
Okay. I'm going with Andrade. I'm going with Andrade because I'm thinking of this in a great perspective, and there's 4 ways of how they can go with the main event. They can have Johnny win the championship, and then have Tommaso come back, and then you have, Tommaso versus Johnny for the championship at Orleans. Then you go with option 2, which is have Tommaso come back at Philadelphia, distract Johnny, have him lose the match, meaning Johnny versus Tommaso without the championship for Orleans. And that would cause Alistair versus Andrade at New Orleans. Or you can have, No, it's basically whoever wins the match. And so far right now, the person that they have them win the belt at Orleans is Alistair. That's the person who they're trying to go with for right now. So if they continue on with that plan, Andrade either might win, be cleanly, be cheating, or probably Tommaso will come back now. So,
well, I mean, his timetable was early to mid 2018. So
yeah, but apparently he's doing really good, and especially if he's not going to get involved, he's just going to distract. It's pretty much confirmed that he can come back. So I'm gonna go with Andrade for this one. I'm gonna go with Andrade.
I'm gonna agree with you there, Enigma, and it would definitely work because she's gonna, and I think Selena Vega's gonna try to use their team DIY stuff, merchandise, to try and get it in his head again. It's not gonna work, and then the music shakes it away until he sees Tommaso standing there. Bam, Hammerlock DDT, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Agreed.
I'm gonna go with Johnny Gargano.
Of course you are.
Johnny Wrestling.
Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. Alphonse, you still here? Yeah. Alright, give us your predictions for NXT real quick.
Okay. Can you run me the matches again?
Yeah, quick. Well, first match is Cassius Ohno versus Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
Yay!
Okay. Second match, we got Shayna Baszler versus Ember Moon.
Alright, Jimmy, sorry to interrupt. I didn't get your pick for the Cole Black match.
Oh, Alistair.
Alistair Negro.
There you go, Jimmy. Luigi.
So, Alphonse, who do you go for?
Probably be Luigi.
Barry and Corbin.
Alright, so he's going for Karen Corbin.
No, Barina Corbin.
Barina Corbina.
Titties.
Then we got Undisputed Era versus Authors of Pain.
Undisputed Era.
Okay, fourth match, Cole versus Black.
I want to say Cole.
Cole. Alright, and for the last match, Gargano or Andrade.
Andrade.
Okay.
Alright, so did you get all those, Jimmy? Because I was busy trying to write down his name. I got Cole, Almas,
He said Cole, Corbin, Undisputed Era, and Velveteen.
Alright.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So we're moving on to... Before we do the Royal Rumble predictions, we are moving on to a few other topics real quick in wrestling.
Oh yeah, let's get to this real talk.
Oh,
she's a
I guess that's my cue.
Yeah. Yeah, we're live, buddy. Sorry, pal.
So the first bit of news is the return of a certain failed experiment by Vincent Kennedy McMahon back in the early 2000s.
2001.
And it's called the XFL. Who wants to elaborate on what the XFL actually is?
Big brain football!
Okay. Basically, the XFL is Vincent Kennedy McMahon's way of competing with the NFL. Like I said, it failed the first time, but I think Vince is going through a different approach with this, and he
slower approach, may I remind.
He basically said that this is going to be what football should be.
So
we'll
we're gonna see chair
goes.
spots.
Any comments?
If I don't see someone getting sacked and then the only way to make a touchdown is send the quarterback through a table, I'm going to be really disappointed. It's gonna be,
Like I was telling Hunter, it was like I was telling. It was like I was telling Hunter earlier. If I don't see the center snap the ball and turn around and clothesline his own quarterback and then take off his shirt to reveal the other team's jersey, I don't care.
I mean, I'm getting back into football this year, and I just feel like WWE will kind of like Luigi is getting me back into football, and I just feel like Vince McMahon making this decision. It kind of makes me not want to. He bring back XFL. It makes me not want to.
Look, in order to determine who gets the ball first, Judy Bagwell on a poll. Whoever gets to her first gets the ball first.
Yeah, I just feel like Vince McMahon's gonna make me not interested in it no more. So, well, that's just me. I could be wrong. It could be a success. It could fail. We have to give it time.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes.
I actually have a fucking Orlando Rage jersey plus the authentic XFL football from the last time they did it, so.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. Well, I hope they have a Charlotte team. The Charlotte Golden Hogs.
All I know is that, I'm just calling it, well, not even calling it now, I'm just letting y'all know. I know we're launching like a new freaking podcast for the football, but it's not going to be about the NFL soon. It's just going to be pure XFL. Nobody gives a shit about NFL anymore. That's so like last year.
Oh, also, XFL Fantasy will be a real thing. So, we are all doing it.
So we're all gonna. Ooh, what's the winner get?
Let's each put in $100.
Ooh,
Leviathan Larry.
Whoa,
I'll take Leviathan. I'm fine with that. On to more serious news.
She's a lying bitch.
Oh, okay, I'm not that serious yet.
Okay.
Rick Swan has been cleared of all charges of domestic violence and assault, and he will be reinstated.
And kidnapping?
And kidnapping, yes, and he will be reinstated soon. So, we will be able to handle it again.
But can Enzo handle it?
Oh.
Wait, before we get on to Enzo, I wanted to say, because the Swan thing, I had heard a couple other charges were dropped, but the kidnapping I hadn't heard, and I'm like, that's kind of the big deal. Kidnapping and adult imprisonment, like, that's kind of a big fucking deal.
Oh no, all of his charges were dismissed.
I guess whoever was accusing him couldn't handle it.
I'm fucking done.
Hey, he had some in change. Can you handle it? No, I can't. Oh, sorry, I let you go, man.
Handle this.
You know, low-key, that would be hilarious if that was one of the questions. Alright, my client would like to bring up a point. He wants to know, can you handle it? Judges and juries look at each other. No, I don't think we can. You're free to go.
Yes.
Well, now let's get to the serious news, and I'll let any of y'all go ahead and take that.
Oh, you don't
I
want
would like
She's
to
a lying bitch.
I would like to say that I agree. So, has everybody here actually watched her video and shit?
I have not. I just read her Twitter.
Yeah, I did.
Can you send a link to the video? I only saw her Twitter stuff.
I sent the video the other day.
Bitch, send it again.
I didn't say she's lying based on the video, but the fact of the friend stepping in and
I mean,
she can go fuck herself with broken glass and then slit her throat afterwards.
look, I have to. In this day of age, women can lie about anything, and the guys will get in trouble with it.
Well,
You're right.
Less than 2% of all rape accusations are proven to be false. That's a stat from the FBI directly. And so I do give them the benefit of the doubt typically. However, for these people like this, who you got clear cut evidence, yeah, you're doing this because to make attention. I think not only should you die, I don't want you to get a grave site. I want you to be put in an unmarked grave with a bunch of other random bodies.
So, Planet Namek.
And if by any chance you happen to be a feminist, if you happen to be a feminist and you're watching this video, go fuck yourself.
Oh, Jesus, dude. We want views.
Well, fuck you too, because you do realize.
I mean, low-key, if you're a feminist, why are you still watching this podcast to begin with?
If you're a feminist, why are you still alive?
If you're a feminist, are you single?
Oh, no, don't say that. They'll find any fucking sort of offense to it.
You do realize that you can be a feminist and not like
continue.
I don't think you know where you're going with this.
Use your words.
That's the thing. It's like a.
Alright, so everybody here is in agreement that the bitch is lying out her ass.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, so basically, if no one can understand what's going on, there's been reports that Enzo is being accused and, about, he got suspended, then got fired because he is charged with, rape.
The reason why he got fired is actually...
Because he didn't tell the company.
Because of the fact that Swan wasn't fired, and so I did some more searching into it. The big reason why they fired him, this came out in October, and he didn't notify them. And this is a pretty big... It's a lot easier to...
I agree with why they fired him, and if he gets the charges cleared, I can see them bringing him back. Because...
But it's a rape. It's a trial. It's a rape allegation.
It's the point of them not bringing it up to them beforehand.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you're able to cover your ass a little.
Oh yeah, trust me. I guarantee you, if he would have brought it up to them, we would have never heard about this, and he would have gotten this shit settled before it even broke news.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just. Like I said, there's lots of things that just compel against her. I mean, just the fact that she has close people to her, actually coming out and stating that, she's lying, she's faking. Just the fact that a bunch of people have saw the loopholes in her stories and that it just doesn't add up. I know I told you guys, but I'm gonna say it for the video. She claims that the rape happened late October, and she did mention around the 20s, so late October. And she said that immediately after that happened, she went to mental rehab, a mental institution, for 45 days. 45 days would have immediately canceled out November, but yet she was able to post something on November 27th, even just a little bit before too, with a few. When you go to a mental hospital, you don't get none of your personal belongings until you are discharged. And the fact that she had open will, to actually use Twitter about her being at a fucking, donut shop, I think it was, or whatever, acting like nothing ever happened, just doesn't make sense with her whole 45-day story. And now the fact that she just waited after it, a few months to pass by for her to say something, when she could have done it immediately the second she got out of it, doesn't just add up.
She had text messages and shit bragging about sleeping with the fucking popular wrestler and shit. I mean,
So
you
yeah.
got-
he's popular?
Yes, he is
Huh?
actually. He's the real one, at real one.
I mean, that's kind of the thing that sold me on the fact, like, I watched the video and shit, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, but then I saw her messages bragging about sleeping with a popular wrestler, and if you just got fucking raped, why the hell are you fucking bragging about sleeping with a fucking
Hey, I
wrestler?
just got raped.
Hey, I just got the Leviathan Larry here. And I'm gonna.
I just got a free ticket on the Zoe train.
Hey, I just got the Demon
Here you go,
Toes.
TMZ. I know it's been a few months since, it happened, but, I just finally decided to actually say something about it, but I'm still all happy instead of fucking crying like anybody else who got raped would act.
Well, actually, you do realize everyone processes this a bit differently, right?
Well, look, my take on this is I'm not gonna have a say until a decision is made. So, as of right
in all rape accusations, the women always get fucking favored at the end anyways. Everybody always gets screwed the fuck over.
Not really. Pretty much every case I've seen, people blame the victim. So
now, wait, question.
you shouldn't have been wearing that.
You said in rape accusations, the female always wins?
Well, not always, but it's actually
Most of the
very
time.
much percentile, yeah, that the woman...
It's like
Okay,
95%
what happens
that they
if
win.
it's two gays?
If it's two gays, it's...
Ew.
I'm pretty sure it would be the more feminine one.
But what if they're both like stupid gay out the ass?
Well, they're both getting slaughtered. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. Everything is dropped and nothing else happened, and the world lives perfectly on.
Alright.
So, anyways, Royal Rumble.
Yes.
You know what? Life sucks. You can't always get what you want. It is what it is.
God
All I
damn.
know is
Let's
that
discuss the Royal Rumble.
here at Real
First time
Talk
ever we have a
Wrestling
women's Royal
Podcast,
Rumble match.
we
You know,
are
the surprising
supporting...
thing about this is we pretty much all hate Enzo, somewhat.
No, I don't. I love Enzo. I fucking love him.
Malik be like, the fuck?
I love Enzo. I mean, he's real. I mean, he should be here on the podcast.
He's a real
He's
asshole.
really real. Should be here on Real Talk. I support him, and at least on my side, I would like to extend my good fortunes and good wishes towards Enzo and or Eric, his real name, on his future endeavors. I hope the truth does come
Eric
out and
Art.
everything gets settled. Justice always prevails. Fuck lying bitches, and it'll get through it, and hopefully you'll be back where you belong. As far as that, we'll continue on with the podcast, since apparently this is a very sensitive topic for some people.
Not for me. But
Not for me either. I mean, exactly. But
It is what it is.
continue.
Alrighty.
Oh, Enzo Amore.
oh yeah, let's get that.
I'm doing the dance right now. You can't see, but I'm doing it.
If you show me that dance, I'm leaving the call. I'm just letting you know.
Alright. Now, we are here at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So, here's how we're going to do it. We have our normal predictions for each match. But, if you guys were with us last year, bonus points.
Oh wait, Prodigy,
got
Luigi, can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Go ahead.
Since this is the year anniversary, I'm going to reenact the same situation that we did last year. Luigi's going to pick Chris Jericho to win this year's Royal Rumble. And I'm going to pick the returning superstar, the Rabbit Wolverine, is going to win the Royal Rumble.
Back from the dead.
Are we doing tag predictions first, or?
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Here's the
Alphonse, you're
thing.
gonna have to say it.
There's going to be tag predictions, and you have to put your solo predictions too, because you're in the Royal Rumble match.
Alright, how about this? Because I gotta get another piece of paper. Actually, no, I don't. Hold on. So, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Actually, we'll just go match by match, and we'll go from there. Question, Jimmy. So your predictions are going to be the same for both. Oh, actually, you're not in the Rumble. Never mind. Fuck you.
Wow. Thank you.
Whoa. You're cutting out
Alright,
the
one
king
more
of real
question.
talk?
For the Rumble matches, are we naming who are we picking to win it, or just naming the final 6 people?
No, we're
Naming the winner in the final 6.
yes. So we get a point for every member of the final 6 that we get right, and a point obviously if we get the winner. Now, there's going to be a lot of bonus points possibly because we have 2 Royal Rumbles.
Do you have to predict all of the final 6, or is it just a point for every person that you pick to be in the final 6?
Like, okay, say I pick
Benoit.
Elias, Randy Orton, Shinsuke, Cena, Finn, and Corbin. If I get a point for whoever's in that final 6 that I say.
Alright,
So if Elias and Orton are the only ones of that 6 that are in the final 6 that I said, I get 2 points. Make sense?
Yep.
Alright. Beautiful Death, LAX. Now, question is, when is Booty Dust sending his picks?
Why don't you text him?
I mean, you clearly had the time to text aggressive booty for Clash. So,
Dick.
I mean, why can't you? Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, Alphonse.
Yeah.
Check the Brotherhood chat.
Alright, so we're going to start with the 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We have the defending champions Jimmy and Jey Uso taking on the world's greatest tag team 2.0, Gable and Benjamin. Who do you have and why?
Who are we starting out with? You gotta tell us, bro.
Alright, it's gonna go
Gables
Malik.
and Benjamin.
It's gonna go Malik,
Oh,
Jimmy,
no.
me, John, Hunter, Alphonse.
Oh no, not me first. Okay.
I just said Gable and Benjamin.
Why?
Because the DUI.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna make a risk. I think Usos are gonna keep the tag titles, and they're gonna drop it to the Belgian brothers. Did I say the tag team correct this time?
The Usos?
No, the Belgian brothers.
The Bulgin brothers.
Legend.
Yeah, what the fuck, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Usos are gonna retain the tag titles.
They're gonna drop it to the Belgian Waffles.
Yes, basically. Hey, don't worry, Sean. I know you're listening to this episode, boy. We're waiting for your predictions.
Alright, so Hunter, did you say the pick for Beautiful Death or just yourself?
I was saying it for both of us.
Alright, yeah, we're going with.
You're going with who?
What Hunter said.
Okay.
Gable and Benjamin.
And who are you going for?
I am going with Gable and Benjamin.
Or you can call them Benjables.
Alright. Jimmy, who are you going for?
I'm going with the Usos.
Okay. Alphonse, who are you going for?
The Usos.
Who is that? LAX pick too?
We're doing tag pick too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are tag champions. I mean, you haven't been here in a while, but
Jimmy's tag. All right. Well, Jimmy and Alphonse are
Yeah.
technically a tag.
Sorry.
They're tag team too, so they can both discuss tag picks too.
So, what's the tag prediction?
Usos.
Shit. going. Oh shit. Honestly, I feel like the Usos will keep it for two reasons. One, this is Jay's first offense, and he's been in the company for so long. And two, the Usos are just too popular and too big right now, and are like top, one of the top in merchandise sales at the moment for them to take the belts off of them.
I personally think that Gable and Benjamin are going to win it because that gives them an excuse to continue the feud going into fucking Chamber or Fastlane or whatever the hell the next SmackDown pay-per-view is. Fastlane.
I'm going Usos.
Yeah, but this is just gonna be another hot potato again. They win tag team, Usos win tag team, they win tag team, they win tag team.
Not necessarily. You could have fucking Benjamin and Gable win it and then defend it successfully at the next pay-per-view or on an episode of fucking SmackDown and then have fucking somebody else feud with them.
Those background noises that.
I don't think they're gonna push Bludgeon Brothers to the tag team picture so quickly. They're probably gonna give another team a chance and then do the Bludgeon Brothers later down the road.
Alright. Now let's go to the other tag team championship match. Then the Raw tag team championships will be on the line. Again, the Bar, the former champs, will take on Rollins and Jordan. Who do you have to watch? Blake.
Beautiful down. Alright, Malik, go ahead.
Thank you for not interrupting me, Luigi. I think this is going to be where the Bar becomes, 5-time tag team champions?
What'd you say?
I think the Bar's going to win this match. I don't see Jordan walking out the tag champions. I think it's time. I think this is where Jordan gets too cocky and costs the tag titles. And then, they'll probably set up a rematch and Jordan goes crazy and it's Jordan versus Seth at Chamber. So I'm going to go with the Bar. Because they don't set the bar. They are the bar.
Alright,
Beth is also going with the Bar.
Why are you going with solo-wise?
Beautiful. Yeah.
I am going with the Bar.
Copycat.
Alright, what about you, Hunter?
The Bar.
Alright, I also have the Bar. And I agree 100% with Malik. I feel like Jordan is just going to be overly confident and cocky to where he cost them the match. So, I'm going the Bar. Alphonse?
I was gonna say the Bar because I feel like Jordan is just gonna cost them the match.
And for tactics?
The Bar.
Alright. And Jimbo.
A granola bar.
Alright.
My nigga.
Clean sweep on the Bar. Alright. Next.
No, wait. Time out. Jimmy, I applaud you for that. The granola bar. I don't know about y'all, but I popped for that. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
This is why he's the world champion.
No, this is why you're the IC champion.
Nah, man, you the best world champion in Real Talk history.
No, bro, you're the best ICP champion of all time, bro.
Bro, you the best world champion in the universe.
I thought he was world champion because he got heads on a coin flip. Low-key, it's the only time.
I'm literally watching a blowjob right now, and y'all are actually doing more dick sucking.
I actually have a
haters here.
before we continue. Do you think, because there's only, other than the 2 Rumble matches, there's only 4 regular matches. Do you think that they're going to start out with the Women's Royal Rumble?
I say yes. And honestly, I feel like the pre-show's going to be, 2 hours? Because Royal Rumble's going to start at, 5 o'clock p.m.?
Yeah, hold on. Let me double
What
check.
the hell is the pre-show match?
There's none.
They didn't announce it yet. And I know all these matches is going to be on the pre-show because there's going to be a women's Royal Rumble, and it's going to be the same length as the men's Royal Rumble. Yeah, this women's Royal Rumble is going to be about 2 hours. And if
There's
there's not,
probably gonna be like cruiserweight action on the fucking thing.
I mean, who will they put on the cruiserweights? I mean, they don't got Enzo.
Probably continue the feud between like I guess Hideo and Gallagher, or Hideo and.
Just give Hideo the belt.
Let's see. Start time 7 p.m. So I would assume.
Yeah, if it starts at 7, it might start at 5.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, 2
What
hour
are they gonna
pre-show.
do for 2 fucking hours?
Hold on,
You know that they like to talk about the same thing over and over again, like fucking 5 times.
Well, do you
like,
think
don't
they're
forget,
gonna add any like random matches?
They gonna,
Yeah, they probably will.
Nah, they're gonna
They
add
have
those
to.
annoying announce people. What was that? What was that? What's his name? The bald guy and Robert Sampson, something like that. Sam Roberts.
Peter Rosenberg.
Peter Rosenberg and Sam Roberts.
Fucking bullshit ass.
Oh god. Hey, they're better champions than Youngblood.
Okay. They're fucking annoying. Like, they're so fucking annoying.
No, every time they go backstage and they fucking put Charlie Caruso, I just want to punch her in the throat.
No, dude, I just want to like.
Whoa! No.
I fucking love Charlie Caruso.
Charlie's
So great.
Actually, I dropped my pants.
Fuentes, I wanna like just break my TV. She is garbage.
Who?
Dasha Fuentes. I think that's
Dasha.
Oh yeah, she's annoying.
She's garbage. Anyways, let's get back to our regular scheduled program. The 2-on-1 handicap match for the WWE Championship. You
Ooh,
got
Alphonse's favorite match.
Owens and Sammy taking on the WWE Champion, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
I got AJ
You know,
because he's the phenomenal.
this is probably going to surprise some people because I love Sami Zayn, but I'm going with AJ Styles.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with that.
Yeah, AJ for me and AJ for LAX. The last
People that
one.
also has AJ Styles.
As do I.
I have the phenomenal AJ Styles. But I hear Alphonse says he wants to pick Sami Zayn.
No, I'm pretty sure Lobo is gonna go straight Styles. Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't no way.
Alright,
Ain't
question.
no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Oh, Prodigy. Buddy Prodigy. Question.
yeah.
If Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens wins this match,
Okay.
they will be co-champions, correct?
Yes.
So basically what Booty Prodigy did.
Yes.
So basically that's how they set up the feud. How would you, let's do a quick mini session back to the real talk where we do discussions, year anniversary.
Look,
How would you book them winning the titles and feuding to WrestleMania? Real quick, just a quick discussion.
alright. I'm gonna do this because I told Jimmy and Alphonse and all that earlier. I have a gut feeling that that's what they're gonna do. That they're going to have Shinsuke and AJ be at Mania, but just a straight up one-on-one match. And I feel like it's gonna be Owens versus Sammy for the WWE Championship. Like, you know, best friends, you know, frenemies basically.
Well, brothers turn
finally-
enemies.
I mean, they could have fucking them win the match at Fastlane and shit, though.
Well, I mean, if they do it at Rumble, it would give them more build. So, obviously, I would obviously say that at Fastlane, Owens and Sammy retain against AJ, obviously, or whenever they do the rematch. And I feel like Shane McMahon is going to have a very big part in this build. I feel like Shane is going to basically pick aside. I feel like he's gonna favor one more than the other, and to the point where I guess he gets through that person's head in a way, but like denies it still. Basically how me and Malik's feud is gonna go.
Spoilers, Dick.
To the point where whoever Shane is, telling all this to gets turned on. In any way, I don't know.
Wait, Shane gets turned on? That's gross.
Yeah. To the point where it's Kevin versus Sammy with Shane as special guest. But that's a gut feeling, and that's just how I think it'll go.
So you're going with Sammy and Owens?
No, I'm going AJ.
Yeah.
Look, I need to win this Rumble, David. Next, we got the Universal Championship I was about to say triple threat. Oh god. Triple threat match. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar taking on Strawn Broman taking on Kane. And I'm gonna say this now. It needs to happen. I'm going Braun Strowman.
Whoa.
He needs to fucking win.
Well, congratulations, Luigi, for winning the loserweight title.
Braun has to win. I don't care. He has to win. I'm going Braun.
All right.
I'm going with
Luigi,
the needed option.
Please, we talked about this. I said in the chat first that all this Braun push, Braun needs to win it. But let's be honest here. We all know it's going to be Roman and Brock at Mania for the Universal title. So why would you pick Braun? Honestly, Braun is too much of the obvious choice. If you look low key, I would have picked Kane over Braun. That's just me. I would have picked Kane over. I think Kane has a better chance than Braun. Because you can do so much with Kane, and you can set up Kane versus Undertaker. I mean, last time when Kane was talking about Brock, guess who he mentioned? The Undertaker. I mean, Kane and Undertaker won last time at Mania. And they both do a double retirement match. Even though, I feel like Taker should just not wrestle. If they really going to have Taker wrestle, and if it's not going to be John Cena, make it Kane versus Taker, Universal title.
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm going Brock. I'm not stupid.
Oh, okay.
But Strowman needs to win. But I know.
I am going with Brock Lesnar for my singles pick.
I'm going with Brock too. And my percentage is on 69, so someone's getting fucked.
Alright. Next.
We haven't done tag picks.
Oh, when I say next, I mean next person.
Oh. I believe Beautiful Death is going with Lesnar.
Hunter.
I'm taking Strowman.
You just want to give Mav a chance to not win that title.
Alright, what's your reason? Other than you need to win.
I get the feeling with I'm following under the same beliefs that I had back the first time, and it didn't work out for me last time, so maybe it works out this time.
Alright.
If it wasn't for him having the obvious match with Roman at Mania, I'd go Strowman too, but I don't think they're just gonna give Strowman the belt just to have him lose literally a month later at fucking Chamber. It would make absolutely no sense.
Alright, I need Jimmy, Alphonse, and LAX.
I'm going Brock.
I'll leave it right here.
And LAX is going Brock?
I believe so.
Alright, Jimmy?
I would have to go with, the Brock.
Alright. So at this moment, the only thing we have different is the tag match. So the bonus points are going to be a big factor.
And the Royal Rumble too.
Oh yes. I'll let you know that CM Punk has odds on winning the Rumble. Just let you know.
So does Chris Benoit. What's your point?
True. But I can tell you the top 10. Okay. Now this is in no way to influence anyone's things. You know how gambling works. It's a gamble. But the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From 10 to 1, okay? Batista, Randy Orton, Baron Corbin, John Cena, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, Roman Reigns, Shinsuke. That's top 10. Shaquille O'Neal also has a chance.
The hell?
I don't know. Ryback does too.
Well, Ryback invented the podcast.
Oh, and Carlito. Oh, and Vin Diesel.
Oh,
and
good.
Barack Obama.
Let me guess, Donald Trump? Oh, no, wait, Hitler.
Barack Obama has a 1,001 chance.
What about Mario?
Huh?
What about Mario? The plumber.
Oh, you mean the Hyrulean warrior?
Oh, wow. It's only funny when I do it, dick.
Oh, yeah. You see how stupid it sounds?
No, actually, you know what? Wait, stupid? You know what else has been stupid? The club's recent booking in 2017.
No, you know what's stupid? Super Mario 64 only $28.
Wait. What's $24?
Super Mario 64.
You heard about that too?
Alright,
Oh,
so
yeah,
we're
Alphonse told me about it.
Yeah, that's
Alright, so we're
dumb.
doing the men's rumble match first.
Oh, no, I was just betting odds for that.
Wait. Can we do women's first? I feel like that would be easier.
No, we'll do that first. Now, for the women's Royal Rumble odds, like I said, no influence on that. Top 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from 10 to 1, Natalia, Naomi, Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, Nia, Becky, Paige, Asuka, Ronda.
Well, it's obviously not going to be Paige.
I know that. So if we take her out, Stephanie McMahon. Or AJ Lee has one. And Stacy Keibler. Yo, okay, I'm just letting y'all know now. The apartment is going to be amazingly harmonized if Peyton Royce enters the Rumble.
Oh no.
Me and Malik are going all in.
Oh my god.
But, yes, we are doing the Women's Royal Rumble match. And at this moment, as of today, 18 of the 30 entrants have been announced. And so there's 12 participants
Paige will not be in
that
the
have yet to
Rumble.
be announced. So obviously, there's going to be some NXT call-ups. And probably some legends returning. What I'm hearing, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, Beth Phoenix, Trish Stratus, maybe Lita. I'm hearing a few names jumbled. So do you guys want to do the winners first or the final 6?
I mean,
maybe we should do the final 6 and like make it like suspicious on. Okay, we have the final 6. Who wins?
Okay, we say our final 6, and then we go say who will be the winner of our final 6.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with you first, Malik.
God damn it, you bitch! No. Why did you pick
John.
me? Thank
John,
you.
go first. And then Malik.
No. Make
Alright,
Alphonse
so
go
for
first.
my personal final 6, me and Hunter are still discussing the actual tag
Oh
picks.
snap! It must suck to be a tag team.
For my personal final 6, I am going on Asuka, Nia, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Ronda Rousey.
Wait, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Ronda Rousey, and who?
You said Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks.
Ronda, Asuka, Nia. That's 5. You said Asuka, Nia, Becky, Sasha, Ronda. That's 5.
Fuck it, I'm gonna throw an NXT pick in there, Nikki Cross.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take Karina Bourbon.
Shoot. Okay. He laid the ground. All right, Malik, go.
God. Booty God. Okay. Okay. Who's snoring?
Not me this time.
Yo, I think it's the world champ.
He stays burying the rest of us. He fell asleep on us.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Malik.
Alright, I'm going to go. Alright, y'all might think I'm dumb for this. I'm gonna go with Peyton Royce. Just for that, I'm gonna go over with that. I'm going with Peyton Royce, Asuka, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Bailey, and Nia. Cause she's not like most picks.
Wait, Nia Jax is who?
Huh?
I got Peyton, Asuka, Sasha, Becky, Nia, and who?
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
You said Bailey, right?
Yes, Bailey. Did you get Sasha?
Yeah, I got all of them.
Okay.
I said Bailey. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go next. I agree with Asuka. I agree with Sasha. And I agree with Becky. I love Becky. I hope Becky wins.
He's picking Becky confirmed.
No. I'm going to pick. Oh my god. That's 3. I'm going Nia.
Damn it, Luigi! This final 6 is hard.
It is
Why you?
Nia. Now, Charlotte and Alexa aren't in it because they're champs. So, crap. I'm going Ruby Riott. And I'm going Trish Stratus. Bam. I got my 6.
Wait, Ruby Riott? Oh. What are you,
I was
Hunter?
going to pick Paige, but since she's hurt, they need... I was going to say a leader of one of the groups, and I was going to pick Paige, but since she's not, I'm going Ruby. Okay, Jimmy, go.
Alright, Jimmy picks Snorlax.
Oh, Jimmy's gone too?
No, Jimmy's the one who's
Yeah, him and Alphonse both. Oh, shit.
What are you talking about?
Dude, it wasn't Alphonse.
No.
Shit, okay, Alphonse, go. Final 6.
Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Ruby Riott, Sasha Banks, and Bailey.
Can you please go slow? I can only write so fast.
Okay, Becky Lynch,
Yes.
Nia Jax,
Yes.
Ruby Riott,
Yes.
Sasha Banks,
Yes.
Bailey.
You need one more. That's 5.
Come back to me.
Boy, you're not gonna pick Ronda Rousey?
She's winning the Rumble.
Okay, that's a final 6, Alphonse.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought we were doing 7.
No.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I changed it. Okay.
Becky.
Okay, erase Bailey. Put Asuka and then Ronda Rousey. Because Bailey's a dropper now.
I mean, you're not lying.
It hurts me to hear that.
Is that LAX tag pick too?
And I'll discuss this with my tag partner. So for now, I'll let you know tomorrow, Saturday.
About the tag predictions, guys.
Yeah. So we need to talk to Javi.
Hunter.
I'm gonna go with Becky, Natty,
Oh, I forgot about her.
Asuka. How many is that?
Hold on. Becky, Natalia, Sasha, Asuka. That's 4. You need 2 more.
Ronda and I guess go with who? All right, so I got Becky. Oh, Nia.
Okay.
All right,
Give me
and
your
for
weight.
all right, and for Beautiful Death tag picks, we're gonna go Asuka, Nia, Sasha, Natty, Becky, Rousey.
I need time, guys.
It's the same as mine.
Same exact as yours?
Yep.
And you're not bullshitting me, so because I'm writing in pen?
No, we're not bullshitting you.
So Asuka, Sasha, Nia, Becky, Ronda, and Natalia?
Yep.
Why Natalia?
I mean, you're the one who picked her to win whatever pay-per-view that was when nobody else.
SummerSlam and Battleground.
Yeah.
Alright, well, since Jimmy is AFK, now let's go to see who wins the Rumble from the final 6. Malik.
Chris Benoit. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, Christina Benoit.
I'm sorry. My apologies. The Fabulous
It's
Moolah.
obviously going to be Nancy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Santina Morella.
Oh, damn, dude.
I'm actually picking Santina to be a surprise entrant.
Yo, I
Santino
will fucking die, bro.
I honestly, we need some comedy in this era. I would love to see Santino.
I miss Santino, bro.
Yeah, you know, looking at it, even though I never touch him in the 2K games, I do miss seeing Santino Marella in there. And in WWE. It feels empty without him. But I'm picking Asuka to win it. Because my original plan was Asuka versus Paige at Mania.
I feel you, bro. It was too.
I don't want to go with Ronda Rousey. Because everybody's picking that and I want to be different. But I think Asuka's in this match. I feel like Asuka wouldn't Asuka lose her streak if she's eliminated?
No, she wouldn't lose her streak. It's if she gets pinned or submitted. That's what the whole streak depends on.
Oh, okay. So I'll pick Asuka for right now.
Okay.
I'm also picking Asuka for singles. Just let me know.
Okay.
As am I, and Beautiful Death.
Okay. Alphonse as your singles? Ronda Rousey?
No. This is hard. Because I want to go Ronda Rousey, but I feel like it's too obvious.
Go with your demon toes.
Yo, was it this hard last year, Malik?
I mean,
So
not really, because we all had a
Right,
game plan. You had Jericho, I had Sammy, and we all based it off of who were rising with the feuds, like Jericho and Owen. So Jericho would be at the finals. Bray and Randy would be in the finals. So basically, we were looking at the feuds, but there's only like 2 feuds.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have a question since we're on the topic of Alphonse's Demon Toast. Does each one of them get an entrance spot?
Yeah, why
In
did
the
we
Royal
think?
Rumble?
Yeah, does each one of his toes get an entrance spot, or are they just going as one person?
No, they're all in the Royal Rumble.
Damn.
I like that.
Each toe gets to pick a person.
Yes, Alphonse, please.
Because I'm really trying to choose. It's hard.
Alphonse, it makes you feel better. Just put in some Fighter Z. It'll help you think.
Too tired for that.
Joke.
You know what? Y'all not gonna be surprised? Fuck it. I got nothing to lose. I really don't give a shit at this point.
You have the tag
Rowan
titles.
Nia Jax.
oh.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Keep talking.
Since Enzo is out, they need to push Nia.
Yes. Yes. Come on.
Although there's rumors going around that she's gonna get paired with Drew Gulak.
Oh God. Now I hate Drew Gulak. I hope he dies.
Alright, so Roman's going Asuka, which is the second obvious choice. And Alphonse is going with Nia. Well,
Is that your solo or tag?
That's my solo. My tag, I had to talk with Javi. He's not here right now.
Or Jimmy.
alright, well, since I have a possible 7 points to get from this match, I'm okay with going outside the Rondas and the Asukas and going with my heart. I'm going Becky Lynch.
I'm thinking she could.
I wouldn't be surprised, Becky. I mean, out of everybody, I feel like Becky's momentum for the female roster, I think Becky's momentum died the most.
Oh, but she's riding a hot streak right now, so they gotta keep it up, man.
All
I would
right.
love to see a Becky.
Describe
versus
hot
Charlotte.
streak.
You know?
Like, as in, she's like being talked about a lot lately, stuff like that. Hot streak. Cause I ain't hear nothing about Becky. Becky was the hottest woman on the roster to, man.
No, when she came back. She's been the vocal point of stopping the Riot Squad.
All to just turn heel and join the Riot Squad.
Alright, I guess we'll get Jimmy's later. Now, here is the big one. The Men's Royal Rumble.
Oh,
Now-
God.
Now, like the Women's Royal Rumble, 18 of the 30 entrants have been announced. So I believe this Rumble is going to be like last year's Rumble. Not many surprises. We're going to get probably the Fashion Police, the Ascension. We're probably going to get the tag team people. Roman Reigns probably. The Miz. We'll get all of them. Because the Intercontinental Championship is not on the line at the Rumble. So definitely those. So maybe that leaves maybe one spot to be a surprise, and it's probably not going to be anybody. Maybe an NXT call-up, maybe, or two. But it's going to be like last year, nothing, except for Ty Dillinger. So, but I think this is going to be a harder Final Six. I don't know. But we'll go with Malik.
Yo, oh my God. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Nah, let's go, Hunter.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, and this is also what Beautiful Death's taking.
Wait, hold on, give me 1 second. Just writing everyone's name. This is a lot. Alright, I am ready.
Roman.
Also Beautiful Deaths?
Yes.
Yes.
Roman, Cena, Miz, Ziggler, Naka, Balor.
Alright, please go slower. Roman,
Cena,
Cena,
Miz,
Miz,
Ziggler,
Ziggler,
Nakamura,
Max.
Balor.
Balor. Huh, okay. And this is the same for...
Yes.
Me and Beautiful Death.
Alright, I'm writing him down. I can only write so fast. Now let's go to Malik.
Why don't
Because
you
I know
go?
he'll take his time.
Why don't you go, buddy?
Nah, I'm good.
Come on, my brother from another mother.
Alright, John, go.
For
But wait.
my... What's up?
Think about it. Hold on. So much writing. Alright, I'm good.
Alright, for my singles, I am going the same as Hunter and Beautiful Death.
Same exact? Carbon copy?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, not so much surprise there.
We all know John's not an original. He can't think for himself.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Malik, go.
I just need 3 minutes.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear you say 3 minutes?
Alright.
Alright, Alphonse, go.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
For the men's Royal Rumble, just the final 6.
Yep.
Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson.
4. Oh, I can tell someone who isn't winning.
I'm sorry.
God in the ass.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Alright, go ahead. Alphonse, go.
What? Oh, I just said it. You mean you mean go slower?
No, I don't. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'll be legit. Okay. Who's in WWE again?
Who's in WWE again?
I laughed at that part too.
Come back to me. I forgot.
Alright, Malik, go.
Alright. You see, you're the one who's rushing people. Why don't you go?
Malik, go.
No, you go.
No?
I insist. My best. You're my bro.
I insist. Just
No.
go.
You're my.
Ready.
I feel like I've been treating you like trash lately. You should go first.
So go first, Malik.
No, you go first, dude. Hey, look, it's
Just
Prodigy.
go. I'm fine.
No, I'm fine with going
I'm
after
still
you.
debating on a few people.
And I'm debating on a few people too.
No, you're not.
I'm thinking Cody Rhodes might win the Royal Rumble. That see?
Shut the fuck up. Just-
All right, fine. So I'm being forced to do this. Oh God. Oh my God, this is kind of hard. This is really on the spot. All right, the final 6 are it's gonna set up feuds and stuff. Well, mostly the final 6 to final 4 will set up feuds. All right, Shinsuke and Randy, Roman, thinking Finn Balor, see, I wanted to say Braun, but I don't think they're going to add him to the Royal Rumble match, and especially the final 6. So I'm not going to say Braun. I will. I don't see Cena being final 6 either. Dang, why didn't we do final 4?
no. I suggested it, but no.
Is Chris Jericho going to be in the Royal Rumble?
I don't.
He might be.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Let me see what he's doing.
I mean, all right.
I wouldn't count him out.
I'm gonna say Dolph Ziggler and Cena.
Alright.
Wait. Switch Cena for Roman.
Huh?
Switch Cena for Roman, the big dog. He needs that push. Hoo-ah.
You got both Roman and Cena.
Oh, I already had Roman in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I agree on Shinsuke. I agree on Balor. I agree on Roman. And I agree with Randy. Because Randy's always been, the company's, protected soul. So they have to put him in there. It's hard. Because I'm trying to think of, everyone else. Who hasn't been confirmed. What are the chances of Undertaker coming? Not likely, huh?
I mean, could be.
Obviously not Jeff, not Cass, not Show, not Ambrose, not Joe. Jinder Mahal.
Oh, God, please tell me you're joking.
No, I'm kidding. God, it's hard. I don't see anybody from NXT being one.
I mean, who's a person from NXT that was in the final 6?
No one's. I mean, Killian Dane was in the final 3 of the.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which was on the pre-show. And who won that Battle Royal? Mojo Rawley.
This is very hard. Very.
How do you think I
hard.
feel?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm going. And these are going to be weird ones. Okay? Weird ones. We'll go with the gut. Alright? Go with the gut. I'm going to go Rusev.
Woo! Well, it is Rusev
over.
Day.
Happy Rusev Day, by the way.
Happy Rusev Day.
And I'm going with. Do I want to go here? Daniel Bryan.
Oh.
I went there. Oh, my gut. Dude, my gut.
Alright, so winners now?
No, Alphonse still needs to do this.
Okay. Kenny Omega. Alright, okay, legit.
Wait, Kenny Omega could appear.
No, he's not. Okay, I'm going with Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura. How many is that so far?
4.
Okay. John Cena and Elias Sampson.
Elias, wow. Alright. Now, for the winners.
Roman.
Alright, that was very straight to the point.
Alright, Beautiful Death is going with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Now what about Solo?
I'm actually going to go out on a limb here and pick Dolph Ziggler.
I know, Malik, like, orgasmed a bit.
I had to put myself on mute because I knew he was gonna say it.
Alright.
I'm going with Naka.
Okay. Malik?
The artist known as the Rabbit Wolverine, Chris Benoit. Happy year anniversary.
Alright. And
Wait, you're legit picking Chris Benoit?
he did it last year.
Yeah. I'm picking Benoit to win the Royal Rumble, baby. It's the year anniversary. Prodigy's gonna pick Jericho. I'm picking Benoit.
Who are you picking?
Oh, asking me seriously? If we're doing serious, if you're asking me seriously, I'm picking Naka.
Okay.
I legit honestly feel like they are going to give it to Ziggler, though.
Malik, start saying it so it'll come through.
Oh,
So we have 2 Shinsuke's, a Dolph, and a Roman. Shinsuke, Balor, Roman, Randy, Rusev, Daniel Bryan. As much as I would love Rusev to win, he's not winning. I think on this one, since I'm taking a risk on the women's, I'm going to play it safe on the men's, and I'm going to go Shinsuke.
I feel Shinsuke's too obvious. Not to mention his booking gives me no reason to think that he'll actually win.
That's the thing. Alright, he came from NXT, a main event player from NXT. He's arguably the number 1 main event guy from NXT that lost all of his momentum, thanks to gender.
Okay, but think of it this way, right? And this is why I'm picking Ziggler. Because, honestly, the way I see it, AJ Styles is probably going to keep that belt going into Mania, which means he'll need a legitimate heel contender to face him. Because I doubt they'll turn fucking Shinsuke heel, and I doubt they'll turn Styles heel.
But you can have face and face versus face. It happened before.
Yeah, but WWE won't fucking do that, and I doubt they're gonna get Shinsuke versus fucking Styles, like Prodigy said. It's the same reason. It's the same thing of why he said fucking Sami and Owens, even though we know AJ's winning. They're not going to give us Shinsuke versus Styles at Mania. They're going to want to have a legitimate feud where a face goes against a heel, and honestly, out of all the heel contenders on SmackDown who has a reason to come back and win it since he dropped the U.S. title and shit, and they keep on going about, oh, we're going to give Ziggler a main event push, he's the top fucking heel that would fit the fucking part for it on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what other heels are there?
Yeah, it's because we want Shinsuke versus Styles is why we're not going to get Shinsuke versus Styles.
Question, I want Prodigy versus AJ.
Prodigy versus AJ Lee one-on-one in his apartment?
Yes. He deserves it.
Please. What if Jinder wins?
Oh God, I'm letting you know, I'm so serious. I'm gonna grab Jimmy's kitchen knife and try to stab myself to death. I cannot take.
What were you saying about fucking?
I refuse to accept another Maharaja.
Oh, other than, who are top big heels on SmackDown?
Honestly, the only other thing, if they actually want to do a fucking different feud, I would say turn fucking Orton heel and have him face Styles at Mania, but then that would require them giving another Rumble match to Orton.
I'm fine with Orton winning.
Which Randy's no, I'm not. Dude, listen to this. Randy Orton, Triple H, Roman Reigns, John Cena, I mean Batista. I mean they've given it to like people like every year they gave it to a person that nobody wanted.
Plus, Ziggler hasn't won a Rumble match, and
wait. I wanted Batista.
Yeah, so did I.
Speak for yourself.
I did not want Batista. Okay,
so you're going with Nakamura, Prodigy?
I am. Like I said, going a safe pick since I'm going.
I have a legit argument for fucking Ziggler, but I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they gave it to Nakamura.
Well, give your argument for Ziggler.
I already gave my argument for Ziggler.
Yeah, just talked about it.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to jobbers.
Well, I mean, you listen to your partner.
Yeah, damn.
Alright. I guess with that, Malik, do you want to go head us out?
Wait. Did Alphonse say his pick?
Yeah,
I did. I said Roman right off the bat.
Oh.
Am I the only one going for Roman?
Yeah.
Wait. Hunter picked Naka. Wow, I'm surprised. Who did
John
you pick?
picked Dolph.
Who did you pick, Naka?
You and Hunter picked Shinsuke.
Okay. Well, with that being said, Prodigy, take it away.
Oh, really? Me?
I mean, you want me to give it to Hunter?
Oh, no. Okay.
Then do it. Hunter, no, wait. Time out. Hunter, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
I won't do it if Luigi's doing it.
Well, fuck you, Dick.
On that note, this has been Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love doing these episodes, you guys, so please give us a like, a share, a subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications from H8699. Go check out the Reaper Real Talks channel where you can find exclusive gaming content and the Reaper Real Talk YouTube channel exclusive podcast, The Extra Point. Like I said, we love doing these episodes, you guys. Let us be the next big thing. And we'll see you on the next one.